And you might welcome yourself now to just gently wiggling the lower jaw, adjusting your body in any way that would help it feel more comfortable than it already is. Make sure that you feel warm, that the body feels supported, and just gently allow gravity to settle you towards the surface supporting you. And we'll gently bring awareness slowly, sense by sense, a little further inward by bringing attention into the mouth, noticing any flavors lingering here, whatever you last ate or drank. You might notice in the moment any scent in the nose. Maybe the scent on the air around you, your laundry detergent from your clothing, maybe perfume or cologne. And gently bring awareness to the edges of your skin. You may feel the coolness of the air as it touches your cheek. And then maybe find or feel into the warmth or the texture of your clothing or the blanket that's covering the skin. And we'll guide awareness now to the ears. You might notice the sounds in the space where you are immediately here, this room or space that you're practicing in. There may be multiple sounds to gently gather up, and just notice as they make their way to you. You'll notice the sound of my voice, the sounds from my space, maybe the wind chimes, maybe sounds from outside your space, traffic, nature. If you're in a busy space, maybe the sound of people walking past. And sometimes this causes thinking mind to really engage back out again. So it might be helpful to remind yourself that you're in a secure space and give yourself the opportunity to settle in and down a little bit more and welcome sound as it makes its way to you. And throughout practice, you might notice the way thinking mind tries to figure it all out, especially through the senses. When you notice that there's any doing, any sense of trying to control or figure something out, allow yourself to rest again. And we'll notice this pattern of coming back again and again, over and over, to resting. And from here, we'll bring attention to the eyes. Whether they're open or closed, please do what supports your greatest comfort in the moment. You may let the muscles at the back of your eyes gently rest. And you might even witness here how the inner sight is engaged. Maybe your eyes are actually looking upward towards the mind. And if that's your experience, thank it. And soften the eye gaze gently just below horizon. And you may feel the way that settles the musculature at the back of both eyes. You might also welcome your inner sight. Those are the images that we've all collected throughout our life's experiences, and these images attach onto our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs and ideas, and throughout practice, we may witness how we wander off either with one of our senses individually or with them all as they combine to create a story. And whenever you notice that you've wandered, be gentle, tender even with what you wandered off with, and return to this tender state of resting. And so the invitation is to navigate with this pattern and ultimately let go of navigating just to witness. And you might feel here the inner experience of turning your senses inward. And you might ask yourself, what is my intention for practicing today? Whatever led you to take the action to be here right now, notice as you engage it, maybe there was a specific intention behind it, and if so, quietly to yourself, repeat it a few times. If nothing comes to you, perfectly fine. Just rest here, gently, softly, witnessing. And we can expand on this idea of our intention to the more macro view of our heart's deepest mission or desire. You may engage this heartfelt mission or desire as if it were true right now. Maybe it feels way off in the future. Let's not wait for the future to arrive. Let's welcome it as if it's true right now. It may come to you as an I want statement. I want to be peaceful in my heart. So instead of waiting for the future, I'd bring it into this present moment. I am peace itself, or whatever comes to you for your heartfelt mission or desire. Bring it into the present moment, and when it's there, we take the thought out of the mind and we feel it in the body, and we call that feeling a felt sense. So welcome here the felt sense of your heart's deepest mission or desire as if it were true right in this moment. And we can place that off to the side now, and we'll re-engage it towards the end of practice. We'll take some time here to cultivate our inner resource, a place that we can settle back into where we can rest into the felt sense of our own experience of comfort in the physical body. There's a sense of ease in thinking mind. You may feel deeply secure in this place. A sense of well-being sort of washes through the experience. And you may find that if nothing comes to you today, maybe the next time you practice, maybe how you feel at the end of today will inform the creation next time. And you may gather elements from the past, the present, the future, and bundle it all together to feel into your own experience of ease, comfort, and peace. And from here, you might bring awareness to noticing any colors, maybe your favorite color or a color you would see in your inner resource. Is there an awareness maybe of movement or shape or texture within this color or colors? Is there an awareness of light? Maybe you're aware of a season or an angle of light as it makes its way to you. From here, you may begin to notice any flavors, any smells. Maybe you're eating your favorite food. Maybe there's soothing or enlivening sounds that come to you. Are you warmer or cooler than you are right now? Maybe there's a very specific sensation that you're aware of. Is the body in stillness or is it in motion? You might notice a sense of ease, maybe from being peacefully by yourself, remembering that that's not selfish. Or maybe you're with your people, the one or ones that hold space for you just as you are, the ones that remind you that you have a safe space to land, a sense and place of sanctuary when you need it. They remind you you are loved no matter what, and welcome you in those times where you may feel deep in the struggle of loving yourself. What does it feel like in your body right now if you were in your inner resource? Is there a sense of sensation? Is it more a whole body sensation? Or maybe it's a place in the body. Maybe the image has yet to expand into the felt sense. At any point in practice, if you feel challenged or strained by an engaging emotion or experience or physical discomfort, settle back into your inner resource. Allow yourself to rest into it. So this deeper sense of ease and peace can settle through the whole body. And you may find that staying in your inner resource for the whole practice is exactly what you need to do. As you rest, soften and release. And from here, I invite you to let my voice gently become the guide of yours. And you might just welcome awareness here as it rises in various places around the body. There's no work, there's no force needed, just this gentle witnessing. Awareness rises, information comes back to the mind as you rest, soften, and release. And so we'll begin by drawing awareness gently to the right foot. And notice whatever you feel there, maybe the whole foot and all of the toes, maybe one micro point, maybe nothing at all. Since there's no wrong way to do this, just welcome each moment as it engages, as it settles and softens. And guide awareness to the left foot, feeling here whatever you notice. And in the moment, just feel. No need to change or fix. Just feel and rest. And allow that engine of doing or engaging to slowly settle. Right calf muscle. Left calf muscle. And feel into the upper right leg and that deep softness as the muscles rest over the structure. Upper left leg muscles. And maybe you feel that softness run down the whole left leg. Maybe nothing comes to you at all. What's your experience as awareness settles to the upper left leg? And we'll bring awareness into the right hip joint, and you may feel the whole hip joint, the way the whole weight of the right leg settles into the right glute, and the whole right leg is supported by the surface it's resting on. Left hip, and whatever you feel there, you may notice a sense of relief all the way down the length of the left leg, or maybe just noticing the glute softening against the surface supporting it. And welcome here both legs full of awareness, resting, softening, and releasing. And you might feel here the whole front of your torso, from hip bones to collarbones, the whole torso filling with sensation. Awareness gently gliding along the central channel of the spine. And maybe there's a very specific, small sensation, or maybe it's radiant in every direction through the whole torso. And notice your whole torso full of sensation. And we'll gently glide awareness from the torso into the fullness of the right hand, palm, all the fingers. Just feel where you notice sensation. Maybe the back of the hand, maybe just the thumb. What's your experience in this right hand? Left hand. Eyes resting, you may feel the way awareness gathers into the left hand. And welcome whatever you notice there. Right shoulder, the whole right shoulder joint, and all the way down to the right arm and to the right palm and fingers. And this tender release of any holding, gripping, no bracing needed either. We'll glide awareness into the left shoulder and down through the whole left arm as it deeply releases to the surface supporting it. You might feel here the whole wingspan from palm to shoulder, across the chest to the shoulder and down to the other palm. And we'll glide awareness gently along the muscles of the throat as they settle back with gravity. No holding or gripping needed here, and we'll glide awareness gently to the bridge of the nose and feel into this slight broadening across the eyebrows, a softness now in the forehead. And you may feel into the muscles of the right eye, the eye itself softening, the muscles resting back. And you may bring awareness gently to the right ear. The eyes may try to move to look at the ear, just thank them. As awareness settles at the right ear, you may feel sound as it enters the ear and ear canal and gently makes its way back out. Right hinge of the jaw softens. Left hinge of the jaw now. You may feel that softness through the whole lower jaw. You may witness that spaciousness between the upper and lower back teeth. And we'll glide out to the left ear. Welcome whatever you feel there. Sound, sensation, maybe nothing. And feel awareness gathering at the back of your left eye. No need for anything to change or be fixed, just this tender state of the whole face here, resting. The whole body, from toes to fingertips to face, the whole body completely resting, cradled by the surface supporting you and the earth below that. Just rest here, in this breath, in this moment. You might witness how thinking mind itself feels like a muscle of the body and settles back and open into its spacious awareness of witnessing. You may notice the tenderest sensation of breathing, the way the body is breathing you. No doing needed here, nothing needs to be different in the moment. If you feel the engine of doing beginning to engage, thank it. Just witness the pattern, witness what is in the moment. and gently return to resting. And you might allow awareness to settle at the point where you feel the breath the most in the body. Or you may place awareness softly at the notch at the base of your throat and feel that gentle glide of breath back and forth, back and forth, back and forth behind the notch at the base of your throat. If thinking mind feels busy, welcome it. You may follow it as the body inhales. Just follow with awareness the breath all the way into the body as it flips gently to an exhale all the way back out of the body. And continue witnessing awareness of breathing for these next 2 minutes together here in silence. And welcome here this tenderest state of being, of witnessing life breathing you into being. And you may feel this open, spacious awareness just radiating in every direction, all the while just witnessing whatever plays out across the movie screen of the mind as the whole body rests, the whole body softens. Welcome yourself home into this tender, peaceful way of being. There's no doing needed here. If thinking mind engages, thank it. Invite it to soften back and rest again and again, over and over. as we settle into this spacious awareness of being. You may feel this innate wisdom rising in the experience, this sense of all that brings you joy, all that brings you a sense of ease. You may feel deeper into the connection to yourself, at times feeling that you've come home to yourself in a way that maybe you haven't in a while. Invite yourself there, invite yourself home to this felt sense of being peaceful, loving, and whole. Remember, from here, there's no wrong way to do this. There's no wrong way to be you. So we remind ourselves in every moment, we're always doing the best that we can. And we soften back into this deepest connection to our own wisdom, the wisdom of who we are for everything that we are. You might recall now your heart's deepest mission or desire from the beginning of practice. This may feel like a sense of clarity around it. Maybe you witness that you completely forgot it. So welcome this moment, right here, just as it is, and the next, and the next, and the next. And we'll gently draw awareness to any flavors lingering in the mouth, noticing any scent around you. You may feel into this coolness where the air is gently touching the bare skin, maybe where you feel warmth or texture from the clothing or the blanket touching you. Very gently allow awareness back out to witness and gather the sounds in the space where you are. The sound of my voice, the sounds outside your space, and as you're ready, gently, tenderly, you might blink your eyes back open as we come back to a more awake, alert state. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.